Hey guys, how's it going today? As you can tell from my lovely movie collection, as you can see, I'm going to go over my King Kong collection. Since Godzilla vs. Godzilla vs. Kong 2021 is coming out very soon in March, I figured why the hell not show off my King Kong collection, including movies, some figures I have, and a few books. But since I don't have a full video plan idea for these other two, I'm going to do some honorable mentions of two other kaiju monsters that I have in my collection. So let's begin with those guys. And here we go with my first honorable mention, Lizzie from the 2018 film Rampage, based off the arcade video game of the same name. Now this is a really monstrous, beefed out version of Lizzie. I love Lizzie. She's one of the lanyard toys that Walmart's been selling, which they do a hell of a lot of good sculpts and figures. Right now they're doing Predator and the Alien toy line, which eventually I will pick up at some point. Maybe, I'm not sure. Probably just a Predator here too. I like Aliens, but I like Predator a lot more. But I love the films, all of them, including the Versus films. But anyways, so this is Lizzie, and my buddy got this for me for my birthday or Christmas or something like that, like a couple of years ago. Obviously, right when the movie was hit, and it was very hard to find her. I saw her one time in the store. Then none times after that, and he found one of her at a random ass Walmart. So, well, let's get some close-ups of Lizzie. I love the detail. She's so menacing. I love giant crocodiles ever since the movie Lake Placid. That movie just really fascinated me with giant crocodiles. I have a whole giant crocodile movie list reviews I have coming up in mind actually, but check out that detail. Just for being a cheap, I think a $15 figure or something like that. Not even that expensive, at least at the time. I'm not sure how much it goes for now, but yep. So there is Lizzie from the oops, sorry, camera. I bumped the camera. Keeps trying to keep it from falling over. So that's Lizzie from the 2018 Rampage film. Next up, I have everybody's favorite Godzilla, Zilla from the 98 Godzilla movie of the same name. Sorry, Matthew Broderick. Now, I like this version of Godzilla. I know everybody keeps saying it's not Godzilla, it's Zilla, it's crap, it's a bad movie. I don't think it's a bad movie. There's some really cheesy elements to it, but to me it's a giant monster movie, and I like how this Godzilla is a giant mutated marine iguana, and it's just awesome. Again, it's a giant monster movie. Basically, it is a dinosaur in New York, even though it's not really a dinosaur, but still, it's really cool. It's awesome. I just like the movie. A lot of elements shared with the Lost World Jurassic Park, which came out in '97, but again, that would be a thing for another video idea I have. So let's take a look up close of Zilla. I got this recently, actually, over the past weekend, from my buddy who works at the flea market. A really good deal on this and a couple other Jurassic Park figures that I have. But this is such nice detail and really cool. And there's a side button here. I don't know what the hell it does, but eventually I'll put batteries in it probably and see what it does. But this is really cool. The leg joints, the legs got joints in them and whatnot. But I like this. This is a really cool Godzilla Zilla figure, and I like the animated show. I remember watching it when I was a kid. It's supposedly a sequel to the movie, but I'm sorry, I keep hitting the camera. But I need to rewatch that show eventually. I found it on Amazon. You can buy the DVD. I'm just going to buy it and rewatch it and give a review on that later too. So that is my 98 Godzilla Zilla figure. So moving on from that, let's go to the King Kong items. Okay, first up, in the most recent purchase I got of King Kong, I found this little guy at Walmart in the movie aisle with the Funkos and whatnot. This is the NECA plush Punny or Funny. It's Phunny King Kong, because he's got his little crown with a K on it for King or Kong or one of the two. But I just like him. He's a goofy looking gray gorilla. I like how he's gray. I think he's supposed to be maybe black and white, but I mean, now his mouth was colored and so was the crown. But his most recent purchase, he was $9. It wasn't that bad. It's got a little monkey butt. That's the official tag, King Kong. I know I took the tag off the air, but he's gonna freak out. Oh, devalued. I don't care. It's part of my collection. I don't care. But he's one of the recent purchases I got a week ago. I don't know. I liked him. Thought he was cool. Looked good for my King Kong collection. So why not? Thought it was a good idea. And here's my 2017 Kong Skull Island Funko with the little helicopter and everything. I got this guy, I want to say second to Charles, just right about after the movie. I saw like maybe like a week or two after the movie I saw. He goes for a ridiculous price. And yes, he's one of my few Funkos that are out of the box. I have a Swamp Thing and Ghostface. But I don't collect a lot of Funkos, but this guy was really cool and I couldn't pass up, especially the little detailed little plane, or sorry, helicopter he's crushing. That's so cool. And yeah, just a really nice giant gorilla figure. Well, at least I thought it was. There's apparently new Funkos coming out eventually. I like how my eye, or my ring lights give them eyes. It's kind of creepy looking. It's like staring into your soul. He's saying, Okay, I'm done playing with toys now. Figured I would do these guys as a double bill. I have the Mezco King Kong right there, and the NECA King Kong, which again my buddy found for me, which was really cool. I appreciate that. He's my best friend. He's the guy you guys see in the other videos that we do, and just the stupid, goofy stuff we do. But anyways, I found this at FYE, I want to say about a couple years ago. I did take him out to look at him. The articulation is really cool, but the head keeps popping off. I know it's kind of hard to feel the plastic and everything inside, but hopefully you can see his face. Sorry. Yeah, I know. And it comes with a little Andero right there. Yeah, I know. It's kind of hard to see with the glare and whatnot. He's got like an extra face here and stuff, but yeah, I know his plastic was there. But like I said, got him for around, I think, $30-ish. Like I said, took him out to pose and play and whatnot. I was going to do a review on him before, but it didn't turn out so well. Like, the head kept popping off, so I just kind of, I took some photos of it a while ago when I got it, but I put it back in the box till whenever the hell I move to a new place. I might display him once I get a better shelf built, but yeah. And then this is based off the 1933. Now, that one's based off the comic book, actually, of King Kong, which I'll show you later that I have. At least I think that's the version I have. I could be wrong, but that's based off the comic version of King Kong of Skull Island. And this is the 1933. Well, somewhat based off the 1933 King Kong by NECA. So, profile side. This isn't like a full review, so I'm not really going too far into details. I haven't opened this at all, but I kind of want to, but I just like the packaging so damn much. It looks really cool. And of course, when you open it, you have King Kong. I mean, who else would be in there? Godzilla? Come on. I like this profile picture. It looks really menacing. I love this as a poster. But, oh yeah, looks, again, sorry, glare, but he's got a different head, a couple different hands down there. No really other accessories, not my Andero. Even I probably could use Anne from this toy. I could use that, but I'm not going to open this one. If I find a second one, I might buy it to open it, but I'm not too wild on that. There's very few things I do open and display, but might display him. He's kind of easy to display him. I'm just going to leave alone, but yeah, so that's my Mezco and NECA Kong figures. So moving on. Okay, this Kong takes up most of the screen, or camera. So yeah, this is the 2017 Kong of Skull Island, or Kong Skull Island figure by Lanyard. Same people who did the Lizzie figure and the current Alien and Predator toy line. They also did, I want to say it was Jurassic Clash figures of dinosaurs, which my Walmart never got any of them, so I missed out on them, but it's no big deal. I try not to collect anything that's really not really related to Jurassic Park, but that's a different story. I keep saying that in this video, but I'll get around to my stories eventually. See, this guy's huge. I got him for Christmas for my buddy. I was surprised as hell he found one, but hell, it was funny because about a year or so later, I found another one at a thrift store for $3 I picked up for him. So now he's got one, but I have this. I just like the detail of the face. Like, I just love how the hell they did this. Like, that's really menacing. If I end up seeing a second one, I might pick it up to repaint. Maybe, because I want to crack it. I want to get a crack at this repaint of this figure, because Ted Brothers did one like a long time ago. And this one is just so cool, nicely detailed. This looks so terrifying. Just a giant gorilla with scars on his chest and exposable. I mean, he's got arms moved. I mean, it's very limited posability, but it's really cool. It's mostly just for display. Just a giant menacing gorilla. It has little monkey feet, which nice detail at the bottom. And then you got the, famous screw holes in the back of some toys, but that's okay because you only see them from the front. So yeah, that concludes my figure line. Now I'm going to move on to books and my movies, so we will be right back. Alright, so moving on with the book portion of my King Kong collection. I have only one comic book, and I've mistaken it. I really thought this was the one that the Mezco figure is based off of, but it's a different comic book. But I found this one a little while ago at Second and Charles, just called King Kong, the official adaptation of the fantasy classic. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show that. Sorry, YouTube. We got Kong looking at Anne. He's like, ooh. He's like, how you doing, lady? You want some? I got some jungle and some bananas somewhere. Talking about the fruit, you perverts. Gosh, damn. Anyways, I think that's pretty damn cool. I haven't read it, but I'm assuming it's, I said it is based off the movie, so I'm assuming that's kind of the gist is the movie in comic book form. But there's that book. And I have two more. Well, actual books, I should say. This one I found out again at Second and Charles, The World of Kong, A Natural History of Skull Island, which is based off the 2005 Peter Jackson remake. It's right there, forwarded by Peter Jackson as well. And this is really, really cool. This art book is just fantastic, and the sleeve, look at this. There's Skull Island for you right there. I love different versions of Skull Island. I don't really see the skull in this. Kind of, but like, either way, it looks really. I guess it is a skull, in a sense, but I just love the sleeve deck. And you got Kong right there. You got this beautiful gold inlay, this green, and yeah, Peter Jackson does really good with stuff. I'm not sure if he did the book, but I know he helped making it. But yeah, so. Just thumbing through this, you get some there's some artwork here and there. Here's the Brontosaurus chase scene, which was really freaking awesome in the movie. Again, I apologize for the glare, but I have no other way of filming this, and it's kind of dark in my house. So just bear with me here, people, please. So there's that, and surprisingly, I got this for, as you can see, $14. Go on Amazon right now and look this book up. And tell me how much it goes for. It is a ridiculous price, and I got this for a really cheap and damn good deal. I'm being honest with you, that is just insane. Let's put that right there. And my most recent one that actually came in over the weekend is the, I love movie art books. I do. I have more. I plan on doing a video of them as well. This is the Skull Island art and making of the 2017 movie. I just love how like Kong's in there in the smoke and whatnot. You got the back. This book's gonna be kind of hard to show you, but I'm gonna get in the way of the camera for a moment. There's one section here I want to show you. See Samuel Jackson right there. What's up, Samuel? Want to hang out? Goes from dinosaurs to Avengers, and now he's fighting giant gorillas. I love this part right here of this book. It's really cool. Pull it up. It comes with a poster, which I'm in debates if I want to open or not. I mean, like open as in like take out of the book. I don't know how well you can see him. Angle the camera this way. Yeah, it folds out. It's a lot bigger, and then there's some art on the back of it, which I know. Sorry, I'm doing a horrible job of showing you, but yeah, it's kind of like in the middle of the book. Yeah, and there's some fancy dancy artwork there. I know I'm doing a poor job. It's just me right now by myself trying to edit this video or film this video, but kind of awkward, especially how this ring light is. It's hard to balance on here, but you get the gist of it. And this book is really awesome. And like I said, I love movie art books. I have a few more like Lost World, Jurassic Park, and Batman, but those will be for another time as well. So those are my book portions of Kong. We'll go to the movies, as you can see right there. First up, we have the double feature. This is Kong and Son of Kong. Yes, there's a sequel to the original Kong. Came out the same year. I found this at Walmart, I want to say for around $5 during Halloween time one year. So, really cool. I love that old art poster. I got a shirt with a similar picture on. Yeah, I have like 2 Kong shirts, but I'm not going to show them in the video because I think one's dirty right now in the laundry and whatnot. But yeah, this is really cool. You got stills of the movie. You got a little son of Kong right there, which no one knows how and why the hell he had a kid, but is anybody gonna question giant gorilla? No. So you got the double bill right there, and I recommend watching this if you've never seen Son of Kong, watch it. It's really interesting. So there is King Kong and Son of Kong from 1933. Again with the double billing here in this video, we have King Kong versus Godzilla, which is the title I'll keep saying even though the new one's called Godzilla versus Kong. This is really goofy Toho, and yes, that's King Kong. I've only seen this one other time, and well, if you can't tell from that face, we'll focus on the face. Okay, there we go. It's a really goofy film, and Kong has electricity powers in this. There's 2 endings to this. One ending, in the American ending, where Kong wins, and the Japanese ending where Godzilla wins. So either way, everybody wins. And you have I don't know if it's a sequel, spin-off, but it's also Toho, called King Kong Escapes, where he fights Mechanicong, which I'd love to find a figure of that guy. This is really goofy, and he fights I want to say it's a Gorgosaurus, they call it. And there's Kong again on top of a building fighting. It's like some kind of aircraft. It looks like either a helicopter. Yeah, I believe it's a helicopter. And Mechanicong, and yeah, and there's also an evil doctor here called Doctor Who. Yes, I know, but it's not that Doctor Who. But yeah, so give these 2 a watch if you haven't seen them before. They're really cheesy, but I mean, if you like giant monster movies and kaiju and Godzilla and all that fun stuff, you will get a kick out of these. They are ridiculous and goofy, but they are worth it, I promise. Here we go with the 70s remake of King Kong, starring a very young Jeff Bridges as I want to say he's a paleontologist or an ape expert, something like that. I've only seen this once on TV. I don't remember most of it, but I know Kong, very similar plot, so he doesn't fight dinosaurs, he fights a giant snake, and he gets kind of captured by these people to promote a gas company. You heard me right, a gas company. It's ridiculous. So, but yet again, watch it. Don't expect the best, but it's okay, entertaining. And you have the sequel, King Kong Lives, which if you know anything about King Kong, he dies in every movie, so somehow he lives in this one. This is a direct sequel to this movie 10 years later. I think the first one came out 76, this came out 86. And Kong has a girlfriend. I don't know if you know, she's not featured on the back at all, but yep, Kong has a girlfriend in this one, and it has Linda Hamilton from Terminator, if anybody's a fan of Terminator. Yeah, so honestly, I don't recommend King Kong Lives, but when I'm entertained by something stupid and funny, watch it, I promise. And of course, the 2005 best version, Peter Jackson's remake of King Kong. I don't have the director's cut. I probably should have the director's cut, but this one's freaking awesome. I mean, you all should know this. Andy Serkis does a great job portraying Kong in the suits and all. Well, not suits, but you know what I mean. He fights the V-Rex, and very good Anne right there, and just how everything's, yeah, Jack Black, and how Peter Jackson makes a film. He tells a really good detailed story, and it's really, there we go, get rid of the light color like that. But yeah, so if you haven't seen this, I mean, where the hell you been? I'm sure you've seen this. It's really good, really long, but that's any Peter Jackson film, so there you have it. And of course, last but not least, Kong Skull Island 2017. There's a better version of the movie poster that was on the book I showed you. Tom Hiddleston, Samuel Jackson, John Goodman, Brie Larson, and John C. Reilly are all in this. It's fantastic. It's great. Every character, I think, has a really good purpose in this. So the monster, or giant dinosaurs he fights these giant monsters called skull crawlers if you haven't seen the film. It's really cool. There's a picture of a gorilla skull on fire. No, it's not Kong. Again, if you haven't seen it, watch it. This is totally different take. It takes place in the same universe as the 2014 Godzilla, legendary Godzilla. Again, you don't know what this is, you live under a rock, or you live on Skull Island. If you are, cool. How the hell are you watching this video? Tell me. What's your Wi-Fi? How's your service out there? Tell me. Anyways, that concludes my DVD collection. So we'll be right back in just a second. Okay, so this video concludes my collection of King Kong and Skull Island related items. I don't have a lot, but yet again, I want to keep this collection kind of minimal. I might get a couple of the new Funkos that are coming out. Yes, I'm filming in my living room because of my spare room. I'm currently rearranging right now, and that's almost going to be done. And I'll do a tour video of that with one of my Jurassic Park collections, so you guys will see eventually. So, yeah, I'm not sure really how to end this video. I'm kind of very unscripted. I mean, all my videos are unscripted, but I just want to show my collection for the new movie coming out. I know I keep bumping the camera. I apologize. It's an awkward setup, but like I said, this is my collection. Keeping it small. Maybe pick up a few new things here and there. Maybe. Definitely another poster. I mean, I might take the one out of that book and frame it, but still not sure about that. And yeah, so that's my King Kong collection. Do you like King Kong? Do you like Godzilla? You have another favorite giant monster movie you've seen that I've never seen? Recommend it to me. Do you like my Lizzie figure? Do you like the 98 Godzilla? Or Zilla, however you want to call it. So, yep, that concludes my collection of all my King Kong and giant monster related items. So, hope you enjoyed the video. You guys, take care and be excellent to each other, okay? See you later.